We wanted the spaces to provoke excitement about learning and thoughtfulness and get the kids engaged and have play of light and shadow, all of those things. So we started to look at building a new building. Before we even started building, we met with the architects and we said, we need to tell you two things. We need to tell you what we value about learning and what we're learning about learning, especially in this new approach for us. And we also need to tell you about what we value about girls.
The walls in the hallways are all glass so that you can see into a classroom and the children in the classroom can see out to what's happening in the community all of the time. That transparency is both important in a literal sense, that sense of community through the whole school, but it's also important in a figurative way.
The girls have an open feeling and feeling that it's their space.
So the classroom environments are really created to encourage and allow for the different learning styles of each of the children, but also it allows for kids to be autonomous in the way that they interact with the environment.
When someone enters your classroom and you are not there, they should be able to go into each center and to be able to tell what the students care about and to know the history of that center. What happened 2 days ago? What happened a month ago?
Documentation is really the process of the children's learning. In past years, teachers were very orientated towards product. The kids would work on something and it was how it looked at the end, whereas the actual learning takes place during the process of doing something. So in a Reggio classroom, you will be watching the actual process of the children maybe attempting something, problem solving. They might go in one direction, realize that doesn't work, go back, but all of that is a valuable part of the learning and needs to be documented. It needs to be recorded either through a series of photographs, through video footage, through the teacher transcribing what the children are saying.
There's many purposes for it, but I think the biggest one is to make the thinking of the children and of the teachers visible.
Girls come here with such a wealth of experience and knowledge already. It's our role as teachers to engage them in a stimulating environment that brings out all of those experiences and blends them together. So it's really a reciprocal relationship too between teachers and students, and we're on this journey of learning with them.
They see us as learning along with them and see us as a support.
And in the beginning, I find they ask us a lot, well, what do you think? And they've learned that we go, I don't know, what do you think?
Right.
And so by, partway through the year, they stop asking us and they start asking each other.
We're trying very much, I think, to move away from teacher as the authority or teacher as the gatekeeper of knowledge. It says listen to them, listen to what they're saying, listen to how they're perceiving the world, and then build on that.
If we step back from what we expect them to learn, we can observe all this learning going on, and then our role is more to support it.
When you view the child as powerful and a protagonist, someone who can construct their own knowledge, you never ever think of telling them anything.